Alright, hello there everyone. So, hopefully I am streaming on the correct broadcast. Let me check real quick. I think I am. Perfect. Alright, this seems to work. Oh wait, I am not on Clip Studio right now. Alright, there we go. Is it working? Alright, okay, it seems like it works. Alright, hello everyone. So, it's been a while since our drawing journey started, and today we'll be doing the warm-ups, fundamentals, but also the anime phases from day 8? Yes, day 8. So this time, compared to a reference copy, we're gonna be doing a much harder version by just doing it blindly, and then we'll try to fix any kind of mistakes we have. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? Let me find my warm-up sheet. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's get to work. It's been a while since I did these. I've been mostly just focusing on normal stuff for now. Ooh, that's a big one. Let's see if we can do this faster than before. Also, I'm gonna be speaking a bit more quieter this time because my brother wants to sleep soon, so I'm trying to do this a bit quieter, so hopefully I don't wake him up. I'm testing the sound. It seems like this voice level seems to be barely audible for you viewers. If you can hear me, please say so in the chat. It works from my laptop, so if it doesn't work to you, I'm very sorry. So please excuse the audio for you future viewers, and just increase the volume. My apologies. So how's your day, everyone? I think today is Easter, is it not? So what you guys spend your time doing today? I spent a lot of my time hanging out with friends and family. I think I had a couple friends come over to my house, and we spent quite a while playing Mahjong, which is a freaking gambling game. And we party. It was quite fun because I'm not gonna lie, Mahjong is a game where I don't get to play often, and finding people who actually know the rules of this game is really hard in real life. So I'm quite happy for what I did today's Easter. Oh, also I witnessed a baptism today, so it was pretty fun. Not bad. The small ones are still pretty hard to draw. It's hard to turn exactly at the right moment to create that twist or like spherical shape. I'm currently relying on more of a momentum to make these circles. So if I mess up once, then everything just goes away. So it's the first stroke that really needs more attention to. It's where the beginning starts and your curve starts. This is why I keep pressing Command Z, Control Z. Sorry guys, I have both MacBook and Windows, so switching from Command Z to Control is really annoying sometimes. My terminology is still in Command, but my muscle memory goes Control. Hopefully for those of you watching, this music is hype enough or is loud enough. Actually, let me just increase the volume. I myself can't really hear the music. Alright, there we go. This should work. Alright, time for the ellipses. Also, a fun sneak peek on the blind copy method I'll be trying to use is that when I try to draw this blindly, it helps you retain more information because you're using more of your brain to try and extrapolate the information you've learned over the few days. And it's really good. It's like what do you say again? You're just reading a textbook when you try to draw from reference, but when you draw it blind, it's like you're testing yourself and finding flaws in your own work when you do it, right? That's why it's more efficient to do it blind. I did the normal copy reference first because I did not have that much time, and it would be a very huge disaster if I did not do it instead, because it would certainly look ugly. Which technically I should not be worried about because I'm still starting out, so it can be ugly. But we have standards here. Not high standards, but there are standards. Why is my voice so monotone today? Oh my gosh. Yes, alright. Hello guys, yes, it's me, Average Boy. Does this still sound monotone? Unfortunate. Oh, what the? Unfortunate. Looks like I will not be able to entertain you all today, but I will try my best. Hopefully this monotone voice can still make average jokes, or below average jokes, depending on your the level of your standards of jokes. So fun facts about me is any joke I hear, as long as I get it, I usually laugh. Like almost anything, like even one of the stupidest jokes. Is stupidest a word? Stupidest grammatically? There's no rule against it. Let's just say dumbest jokes instead. Yeah, I think dumbest jokes might be word. I'm speaking too much. Let's get back to work. I think after 3 days of not doing anything, I think my skills are dropping, which is bad. So this is why you gotta keep doing it, because once you stop for like a couple days, you can see your skills regress. It might be possible because for me, because I've done this so little times that my skills already regress so easily. Maybe for someone who's already had their fundamentals set straight, and then they don't have to do these anymore, and they can just do it through muscle memory. I mean, this one's really good. This one should have been used for the anime face. A very unfortunate, but you know what? I'm very satisfied with such a pure circle. So we'll be only doing one blind copy today. So usually I'll be streaming that blind copy, and then I'll practice again at some time after I sleep. The reason is because one blind copy / one anime face takes an hour to do, and in front of you guys 1 hour is fine, but because my brother sleeps in the same room and it's 12:33 a.m. 1 hour means he only gets to sleep at 1:30 a.m. I am such a selfish bastard, but yes, he's the one who came back, so yes, I get priority, which is nice. If my brother is watching, you heard nothing. I don't think he's watching though. I am looking at the viewer count right now. It's still 1. Whoever's watching, thank you very much. Yes. This song is so nostalgic, but I don't know where I got this from. So usually I just pick a random list from my Wii party, like Wii music, and I just play it for the entire length of the video. It's such a creative and useful idea. Totally not me just being lazy and just picking one randomly in 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, my circles are not cooking. Ay. This shows how much more I need to practice. Should we skip the fundamentals today? Because I want my brother to sleep earlier and I do not want him to be mad. You know what? We'll be doing the fundamentals, but we'll be doing faster instead of doing special stuff to it every single time. Ooh, that was a pretty good circle. Alright, that is done. Save. What does today say? 20. Oh, it's 21. I have it. Which means I will be having exams soon. A shame, which means I have less time for art because I will be having to study. Oh, what the? Okay, so today we'll be doing the fundamental. My pen is not working. It's lagging. Alright. Let's open the file of my where's my fundamental layout? There we go. I'm gonna save this as shapes practice 21/04/2025. Save. Alright, let's go. I'm sorry for these past few videos. They're really mundane. However, this is something that needs to be done because without, I mean, technically we could keep experimenting, but usually it might be best to learn from someone who's already experienced the struggle of drawing, right? And then we can just see what they did. We can learn from them all the accumulated knowledge, which makes it easier for us, and I can become lazier at least, because I don't have to experiment as much. It's like how people manage to get their art style, and I like that art style, so I can just see what it looks like and derive it from it. This is not good. Whoops, this is a bit too short. It's fine if the shape doesn't look that well, as long as we get the fundamental shape down and we understand the 3D perspective behind it. So to those of you drawing, or like doing a goal, just remember, as long as you keep just on doing it instead of giving up halfway, at least you've done something, right? Be proud of that. You're better than, I don't know, 20-50% of the world who gives up halfway. This is a fake statistic I just made up, so don't take my word for it, but at least you're better than some people, including me, because I give up on a lot of stuff. Just you don't see me doing that right now, but some other stuff I sometimes do. So shh, don't tell anyone. Alright, that's it. Oh, what the? Oh wait, I should erase this as well. There we go. Alright. So is there anything you guys think I should do for tomorrow? I won't be doing a live stream. I think I'll be trying to keep the live streams to become less until like summer. It's because my brother will be here and I cannot be distracting him so much real this time. So I'll be trying to record videos as much as possible or live stream during a earlier time, because technically every time I do is 12 a.m. and no one's awake to watch it. It's more of just for me to talk and express my inner thoughts while doing the art. It's really interesting because I feel like verbalizing everything you think makes you do stuff faster. So hopefully this sound level won't wake up my brother. Alright. First one, second one, third, fourth. We're doing counting with math counting. I miscounted one. There were 6 and I counted 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Just make this a bit larger. There we go. We are doing this at record-breaking speed because the quality is going ass. Yes, but we're just drawing the shapes, and that's fine. Especially I'm doing this blind, so it's actually better. I'm not actually looking at the reference, I'm just drawing from memory and looking at it when necessary. I'm gonna make the gyro again. And time for the square. Actually, let's see what happens. I'm gonna use a smaller layer. So I'm just gonna do this first. To make it easy to draw, I'm just gonna draw a circle here. And overlay it. Alright, and that is the fundamentals done. Alright, save. And the moment you all have been waiting for, it's time to draw women. So the reference will be the same from yesterday. Which one? I think I used this one, right? Yeah, I think I used this one. But I will be doing this. Haha. Let me just create a bunch of layers. Let's start from layer 1. The circle. Alright. Actually, this one should be the top. Now, for the guidelines, if you've watched day 8 of the video, let me come in a bit closer to the mic so you guys can hear while I can speak quieter. So, half of the circle, quarter of the circle, also quarter of the circle is the nose, if I recall, right? Let me check just in case. Yeah, it seems like the quarter is the nose. The eyes are here, like when they intersect, right? So the eyes start here. Also the half as well, and the size is almost around half of the circle, just a bit shorter. So we can let's just assume right here. All right. And then something special is that these are supposed to intersect. I'm just gonna make it transparent. Let's see if our training works out. So between here and here, half and quarter again. So that's 1/2 of the circle. And when that intersects, no wait, the quarter, I think this is not half, but okay, it's fine. Is it like that? If I recall, it's either half or is it we can try it first. Let's see. Oh, actually might be the half version instead. Alright. So let's make our guidelines. So the mouth is here. Alright. Let's test it out. It doesn't look chubby enough or slanted enough. Maybe it actually was the half one. Was it? I don't think so. Should be relatively easier, right? So it's like the quarter of the circle and then half. That's what I think it is. How should it look? You want nothing in fretting. Let's just do it, and then we'll see what happens when with the original copy instead, and then we can fix our errors. That's how we learn, everyone. You keep drawing until and then you fix what's wrong. And if it works, don't touch it. Alright, not bad. So, the nose is around... Okay, the eyes are here. Nose should be around here. Especially a bit to the right. Or is it lower? Maybe it's even lower. So, it should be directly below the quarter, I think. We'll see what happens. Alright, layer 3. Draw the line. No, layer 2. Yeah. Layer 2. Draw the line. The mouth should be below the middle, I think. So let's do that. Alright. So that I can erase most of the layers I have because I'm only trying to draw the eyes and face. Since we're only trying to do this a bit easier. And also because because my brother is trying to sleep. So let's do this fast so my brother doesn't get pissed at me. Even though he already is pissed, but less pissed at me, alright? We'll do the hair. Oh, we could do the hair tomorrow. We can do some anatomy practice maybe. I'm still using the eraser. Whoops. Alright. So, this is the middle of the middle. So the eye itself should be in the middle as well, right? The middle of the eye, the middle of the middle. That's where the eyes are. At least that's where the pupil of the eye is. Ah, I should have checked where the eye lines are supposed to be. Alright, also the face is a bit off. Why is it so much straighter? I think I made a mistake in drawing. Let's see. Half. Oh, the half itself, it's a bit too half. Also, this is not a perfect circle, so there are mistakes. Ah, I see. Alright, let's erase this. Alright, there we go. Seems to be a bit better. Also, the eyes should be around here, right? So let's do the pupils first. These are called the pupils, right? I think so. These look a bit too far from the... These look a bit too far from the eye itself. No, this isn't the center. That's why. Is it possible the eye itself it's not on the center? And maybe it's slightly off center instead. I think that might be the case, but we'll try it. Let's just put in the center and we'll see what happens compared to the original. You can always change it afterwards. He's angry. Alright, so let's continue. The eyebrows. If we recall, the eyebrows should go higher than the center. Does it go higher than the center? I don't think so, right? Oh wait, no wonder these look weird. The eyes are supposed to be lower, right? Because the head always has a big forehead just for the hair. Maybe that's why. And the eyebrows are directly below. Directly below. Hold up. Yeah. So do this. There we go. So that's what you do with the eyebrows. So also a quarter, right? So and a quarter. So anything. So for the blind method, anything you don't know, you just guess, and you see what happens. Alright. I should also have done a check on how large the eyes are supposed to be. These eyes are relatively big. Alright, let me just fix them a bit. I think this one goes sideways more. And this one just goes as a circle. This is weird. Is it possible maybe it's just an entire semicircle instead? And they just don't show it? Maybe, yeah. Oh, right. The eyebrows itself are part of layer 1. I can't carelessly erase it. I think they should be more semicircle. Alright, not bad. So have you seen the thumbnail? This is exactly the same thing, but I did not actually do any kind of. I did the first one in the thumbnail in like 10 minutes. This one's gonna take a bit longer. Also, I was not actually checking for any errors. This one I will be trying to fix that. Alright, so the ears are directly below. I should have checked where the ears end up. Whoops. I'm gonna guess it's around the mouth. Especially, and it's also below the ear, the circle as well. There you go. Damn, why am I so tired today? Maybe it's the lack of sleep. And also all that socializing. My energy has already been burnt out. So we'll be trying to take it a bit more easier today. I remember last time I did this too short, so we'll be doing this a bit longer. How many strokes was this? It was one all the way to the top, right? And one here, I'm gonna guess. Okay, let's erase the circle. I can see the anime face. But let's see. Are we done? I think we are. Okay, let's see how it compares to the original. I'm just gonna make this a bit more opaque. Layer 1. Let's see how bad this was. I think I made this first. Okay, I think there are a lot of things we need to fix. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, this is really bad. For a blind copy, this is not good. Not good at all. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Let's assume the circle is here. Yes, actually the circle should be around here because the ears are here and the circle is supposed to be directly below. Alright. So let's see what we could have done better. Let's start with the eyes. I think the first eye could have done. The first we have to make this a bit smaller, right? Yes. So if the eyes were a bit smaller, it would have been actually pretty good. Oh wait, hold on. Before we fix anything, we gotta select this layer, copy, and copy. So we have the original and see and then we can try trace it and fix it. Alright, so let's get started. So with the eye, first of all, the eye was way too large. So if you look at the eye and minimize it, the eye itself, it's pretty close, is it not? If you shrink it down to the size of the intended circle, see? It's actually really close if I made the eye location correct and the size. Okay, let's actually measure the size of the... Let's fix it first, then measure the size. It was relatively close, which is not bad. This one needs a bit more work though, I think. Let's see. Okay, so with my trusty red color, these are also such bad colors. What? Is there a better color? Oh, there is. So the last one was just different colored. Right. So the line should be here, and the eyebrow should be a bit pointier. I focused more on the shape, and I forgot to like check for the side, like the curve, the pointiness of the eyebrows. So this one should also be pointy, I think. Yeah, it should be pointy. So the nose, I also shifted this down a bit, so let's actually shift this down as well. I think I remember correctly. Ooh, these ones are not good. Okay, this one's too short. So this one's longer, right? And this one's just too short. So these ones are too high up. Let me make another layer. Let's use layer 3 for now. If we look at the layers. Oh, what the? Right, it's not supposed to go through the nose. I was like so confused for 1 second. If we can see the circle, right? So it's directly above the half circle. I don't know why I thought it was like the half circle instead. Whoops. So we go to layer 1 and just drag this down. It should be relatively close. Not bad. This one's, oh, very nice. Aside from the angle itself, it was okay. It's relatively good. Alright, so if we go back to the face. Alright. So first, let's see, so it's half the circle, right? And then quarter. So it was a quarter. Like, yeah, it's a quarter. But it's a top quarter instead. Whoops. Then for the second point of inflection. Okay, hold on 1 second. This thing is the quarter, right? Yeah. It should have been like this. And then for halfway, no, there's only one. So I can just go for here, right? I can just, if I go straight down, or try to curve down, that's fine. So quarter. Right? And you do it again. I realize I'm doing this in layer 3, so unfortunately, but I'll be keeping it because I don't want to waste time. So from the circle, and then you see here, we split this half. The mouth is above. Technically, I did do it above, but the problem is I did not know how long the face was. That was the problem itself. So we measure out the circle compared to the face, from the nose to the face, maybe. Okay, so the eyes are technically somewhat in the middle. We could do, that's fine. The eyebrows start a quarter half. All right. And this one directly below the nose. Let's see, this is half. This is quarter, so top quarter for the nose. Top quarter for the nose. Okay, so if we come from the quarter half, right? Quarter, okay. Top quarter of, is it top quarter? No, because this is the top quarter. No, this is half of the circle. This is quarter of the circle. Quarter. Alright, so quarter. right? One, and then you get split in half. And you get split in half again. Huh? I'm getting confused. Half. Half again. Oh, it's bottom half. Bottom half. Alright. So, from the nose to the bottom, I think they are relatively the same, right? If you compare the half circle to the, yeah, they're the same. They're the same. I think we are getting better at this. We could do another blind copy for this tomorrow, if you guys are up for it. But I'm not sure if you guys like to see the exact same content time and time again. But technically this is a drawing journey instead of just showcasing new drawings. We're just here to I'm just here to document my time in learning art, so we'll see. But also I'll be doing video anyways tomorrow, so alright. So for this, the nose is okay, so we can technically change this from the nose to the face. So if we change the face itself, the eye should be relatively fine. Because the eye itself was okay, but the problem is it was the face structure itself that was the problem. So if we do layer 3, this is a circle, yeah, half circle, half, and because a quarter, so this is a quarter, and this is a nose. So from the nose to, let's just use the lasso and look here. So it should be right around here. Okay, it should be right around here. And then if we go to the half, technically the pupil was like in between the quarters. 8s. Oh wait, why can I not do maths? 8s. Right. 8s. And especially if you can see, here's also the top. Oh, I should write that down. So when the cheek is from below, so it's the top half. Top half face. So top half, so this is the top half. Wait, no. This is the top half, right? And we see here. If I'm gonna erase this entire thing for now. And we could just draw it like this. Oh wait, I forgot to check where the quarter is as well. Yeah, it's relatively, the eyes itself aren't that aligned. And we are almost done. Right. So the mouth itself is on the top. I'm not gonna erase it. I'm just gonna draw it for now. And the ears are directly below the circle. Okay, so the lines also have to be directly above. Is this a half circle? It is the half circle, is it? So technically this is half the circle. So the eye should be lowered. Am I wrong? I guess not. The eyebrows itself should still be lowered though. Maybe it's the quarters, the quarter of the circle instead. We'll see. Alright, let's move the eyebrows. Oh, whoops. The line I drew it on is on the wrong spot. How odd. Let's see. Half circle. The eyes are 1, 2. Oh, you're in the half section. Also, the eyes are smaller, that's why. That probably explains. How large are the eyes? They're between. So this just becomes a quarter. No, this is around a quarter. Whoops. Quarter. So it's around half a semicircle in in the size. So let's minimize this. Whoops. No. So let's see. So we start here, that's half circle. This is where the middle of it starts. We just have to place this in the middle. Alright. Good enough. It's the same size? Same size? Alright. I think this is a bit too left. Alright, and then we can just put this on top of here, right? Alright. Let's see how good it is. Duplicate layer. Oh, what? There we go. Alright. And I need to move you. Where's the move item? Alright, time for the lasso and this one. Which is not bad. Okay, so this time it actually is the eye placement. So the eye placement should be directly. Oh, so the eyes are directly onto the quarter? Let's see. How far apart are they? Yeah, we can just say it's on the quarter side. So if we just drag this in, okay, we deselect. I'm just gonna remove. I'm gonna select this one instead. If I move this to the quarter zone, and we're all good. Technically, the eyes are still not curved enough because I didn't actually bother to curve in, and I just don't want to today. So this is a bit lower. I just didn't do it because the eyes were also in the way. Okay, the face. Okay, so technically we drew the face, which was the most important part for our stream. Was relatively nice, not bad. I think that is all for today. Alright, I must thank you guys for watching, so